Hello guys, welcome to the Trading Parrot. Today is 28th of October, 11 a.m. UK time, and I'm gonna do the summary of Bitcoin price action. As you can see on the 4-hour, we seem to be having in here a perfect retest. It's not just a retest on the RSI, but it's also a retest on the CPR. You can see that it's holding the CPR pivots of the month of October. If we also look at the daily time frame, we can see a very healthy structure so far. Many people out there are claiming that 116K has produced a very ugly rejection that could lead into this move up in here, turning into the actual dead cat bounce. Although we are monitoring, keeping more than a single eye on that potential outcome, bearish, we have to recognize that the price action is still not saying that that is an ugly rejection. Just because you have this candle in there, that is not sufficient. For example, this one got a rejection at 114, and a few days after we were trading at 116. So for that to be a full rejection, we need to break support. On the daily, support is at 47 RSI. That is priced at 112, give or take. Watch the full video for the full detail. And on the 4-hour, ideally the 4-hour wants a little bit better support. We are talking about the support of 113.9K, which is the most bullish support at the moment for the 4-hour if we really want to have continuation into the top of the range on the 4-hour. That top of the range at the moment is priced around 122.5, but that target is coming down, so this slower we approach that level, the target is going to meet with the price halfway in. At the moment, it's overlapping with the most bearish order block right there at 122. That was the responsible of the massive liquidation across all crypto of $20 billion. So once we face that boss, that's one of the final bosses before we get an all-time high if we do. The technical target, if we manage to break 116, is to go into 130. So I'm already thinking about the potential of getting my short stopped out in profit at 120.5. I am not moving that stop loss. Although there are some levels that are interesting that I mentioned in the main video around 121 that could bring the price there, get me stopped out, and then go into a bear market or a lower low relative to here. That will be really annoying, but discipline again is better than short-term profits, so I always stick to the plan. On the weekly, we have reclaimed the bull market support band that is bullish, and the weekly has a potential range to get in even into the 130, 140 if we can confirm this week this bullish cross on the stochastic RSI, and if we can reclaim and completely invalidate the full technical target of the head and shoulder. That is for this week ideal. We got so many bullish catalysts coming in that many traders, many longs are in a speculative mood, trading with high leverage, high open interest. So do not forget where they have currently their risk. There is that level at 111 with over $1 billion in open interest entering from a single price. That is a recipe for disaster for them. And it could be also the recipe to fill the CME gap located at 110.8. We closed already this open interest of 114, so that is the only one that we have very close to the price before we start shooting into open interest that got open from the shorts before. Long still a bit at risk, so watch for that as well. And we got some lack of longs, but not necessarily to say this must be a local top, although somehow it has behaved like a shallow local top from the pattern of the ABCD, which we cannot claim it has fully played out. It needs to at least go to 107 to say so. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good day. Bye-bye.